Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Case 1 of Spirit of Justice, which I'm hoping to God we're probably going to finish this up in this video. Have a little bit left. I thought I could get it done in the last video, but it was probably not going to happen. So, anyway, we are trying to connect the Mitama to the Founder's Orb using the Song of Ceremonies. All this time, the answer is right in front of me. It's right there in the Song of Ceremony performed during the Dance of Devotion. Your Majesty, the Song of Ceremony tells of the treasure of the founder of Chaliandra, but hidden within its lyrics is the secret behind how it really opened the treasure box. Oh! Holy Mother! Is this too loud? I'm not sure. But how can that be, Defense? The Song of Ceremony contains the following lyrics. When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. I believe the Mitama here refers to the Mitama key. Well, yes, it is the same word, but that doesn't mean... We've been calling this key the Magatama key. And that's why I inserted the key into the lock with the Magatama design on it. But that was oddly not the right way to use it. And I suppose you know the right way? I do, Your Majesty. To use the key properly, you have to first, do some science. Flip it vertically. If we turn the Magatama shape upside down like this. Nice shopping of the curves there. It becomes the Kurani symbol of the soul. In other words, a Mitama. Oh my, you're absolutely right. But now what? What do you do with it? It's too big to fit into the lock that way. Oh, I knew he was just bluffing. Bluffs and lies are the only tools of his trade, after all. There must be some other place this key fits, but where? Let's see, where were the words to the Song Ceremony again? When the butterfly embraces the Mitama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Where should the Mitama key actually be used? Well, if we turn this thing around, one of the patterns back here is a butterfly. And with this butterfly, there's a pattern here that makes it look like you can put the Mitama there. Oh, this part. That mocap! Gonna say it now, it was DGS that started the mocap. And while they look really great in this, they're not as smooth. My goodness. The treasure box, it really opened.
No way, man.
What? No! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the real secret behind the Song of Ceremony. It's the true key to opening the treasure box. It's all over, Mr. Payne. How so? Let's say someone was fooled into trying to force the front-facing lock open. Sadly for them, it won't budge. That's because the lock is, after all, just a decoy. Then what you're saying is... neither the victim nor the defendant would have been able to open the box. They therefore had no way of stealing the treasure. The only one who could have stolen it is the man who knew about the Mitama key. Peace, love, and understanding. Every time I want to say peas. But I'm not done yet. Please recall the scene of the crime. On the floor by Mr. Roll's body was the very unlocked and very open treasure box. Only someone who knew how to open the box could have left it in that state. And so, there can be only one true culprit. There's the point. Admit it, Mr. Understanding. You're the one who killed Mr. Roll. Look at this man go!
Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Huh?
Cuckoo, ka-choo. Oh, what a breakdown.
Curse him. It's all his fault. Why'd he have to try and steal the treasure? Why'd I have to spot him with that box? On my way to the storeroom after the morning dance. It's his fault I had to cause that blackout and clock him good. I couldn't let my secret get out. Nobody could know the treasure box was empty. I'd lose my position as head monk. Who knows what else they'd do to me? I couldn't let... I had to stop him.
Poor Jesus, man. What a shocking development. I can scarcely believe it. Nothing like this has ever happened since the DC Act was enacted 23 years ago. Oh, my perfect, unblemished record. Destroyed. The incredible pain. Ruined. No! Oh my. Did the lawyer really win? I can't believe it. No way, this can't be happening. But it is! Peace, I said peace. Honestly speaking, I'm just as shocked as everyone else. But the truth has been made known, so it's time for me to give my verdict. In the name of the Holy Mother, this court finds the accused. I'll be your guide. Not guilty! This is pretty, by the way. Instead of confetti, we get spirit butterflies. Rip Payne's head. Hair. That's still pretty. There's still quite a commotion. The people in the gallery show no sign of clearing out. I can't believe it. Not guilty. I'm still in shock. Can you believe that guy? I can feel everybody's eyes on me. This can't be happening. It's impossible. Oh, Holy Mother, preserve us. I've never been in a defendant lobby quite this uncomfortable. Mr. Wright! Oh, Albie. Thank you! Thank you so much for what you did for me! Oh, Shadow. I'm just glad it turned out okay. It was touch and go there for a while. I'm really sorry, Mr. Wright. I had a really hard time trusting you at first. That's okay, Albie. I know how unpopular lawyers are in this country. But how did it ever get this way in the first place? Allow me to explain! At least, I wish I could explain. But I don't really know why. I never even questioned it before today. By the time I was born, all the lawyers were already gone. As far back as I can remember, verdicts have been based on her benevolence's insights. Right, Rafa, the royal priestess. We're getting a flashback for this too? You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair. Do explain, outsider. How verdicts founded on truths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality. For her part, I'm sure she really believes in what she says, but Even with her benevolence's divination seances, lawyers are still necessary. Without proper defense, people could easily wind up receiving wrongful convictions. Mr. Wright! Shh! Huh? Don't say that so loud! People might think you're a rebel! You could be arrested! A rebel? That's right. One of those people going against our queen in the court system. This guy! They call themselves the Defiant Dragons. And they're led by a scary guy named Dirk. They'll do anything to overthrow her eminence, even commit crimes. Dirk. I remember people in the gallery mentioning that name. Oh yeah, he's scary, alright. The things you're saying sound a lot like the stuff they say. But you're not scary like that Dirk guy. Why is he cute? Pardon the intrusion. Also this guy. You. Yeah, you. I want to talk to you, see? Flight, is it? Right, sir. Phoenix Wright. And you are... I'm the Coroner's Minister of Justice. The name's Inga Karkul Karayan. I oversee the whole legal shebang. I was watching that three-ring circus in there. You were? Wow, the Minister of Justice. So he's in charge of the entire court system. Defense Culpability Act and all. Minister Inga, how are you, sir? Roll on, Mini-Monk. Grown-ups are talking here. Yes, sir. Very sorry, sir. Aw. May I help you with something? Just wanted a good look at you. Guys like you aren't exactly a dime a dozen around here. Huh. Well then. He's eyeing me like I'm some kind of exotic creature in a cage. Oh yeah, might as well share this little morsel with you. Turns out Roll was a seasoned thief. A repeated offender, see? Had my men look into it, and they found all the booty he pilfered right there in his digs. But he seemed like such a nice man. Why, Mr. Roll, why? Guess he was doing it for the family. What a mook. Wow! A mook? How can you say that? I already don't like this guy. Guess that's kind of a sob story gets you common folk all misty-eyed, huh? This guy needs to be voiced by Joe J. Thompson. Or, did I get the actor's name wrong? What's his face from Spider-Man? Anyway, another thing. I had my men check out that Andistan'dhin fella too. He wasn't the one with the sticky fingers. It's the insurgents. What? They put the squeeze on our head monk apparently. So he gave up the Founder's Orb and tried to keep it hush-hush. Wow, I see. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. Say, White. That was a cute little number you pulled in my courtroom today, wasn't it? First not guilty ruling in 23 years. You're making waves, see? Stirring the pot. Catch my drift? Oh, well, Yikes, I'm in for it now. But thanks to that song and dance, we know our precious national treasure got nicked. So I'm gonna call it a wash and let it slide this time. But all I did was defend the accused. You do best to read between the lines here, chump. You're standing on thin ice. You get my drift? Even a dirty, no-good-in-it punk knows to cash in his chips before the house steps in. Do us both a favor. Keep an eye on the path you're walking down. You never know whose toes you might be stepping on. This ain't your turf, buddy. Never forget whose soil it is you're standing on. Also, why is Albie still here? I thought he said grown-ups are only allowed. Yikes, he was kind of scary, wasn't he? Yeah, well, no use worrying about it. We have more important things to think about. Such as when can we continue the sightseeing tour? Tour? Oh, anytime, sir! We still have plenty of time until Miss Maya's training ends. And there are still lots of more temples to see, and all kinds of local foods to eat. Am I gonna have money by the end of this? I I can show you the natural beauty, and I haven't shown you the breathtaking mountain view. And there's a place they dangle really sheeps and a great view of the Twilight Realm. Alright, slow down, Albie. There's plenty of time. And when we're done with all that, we can go see Miss Maya together. Yeah, you bet. Maya. I wonder how she's doing. Hope she's okay. Cutscene? Cutscene.
So, how about that not guilty, Dirk?
I heard. Sounds like the winds of change are beginning to stir.
Oh boy. The end! Woo! Not bad first case. Not as long as some of the... Not too long and not too short. I think that was a pretty good length, that once you get everything at least. So, not saving just in case something bad happens. We shall continue on to case 2 in the next video then. So, see you guys in the next part.